We started this video by making the spaghetti factory even worse before eventually making it better. If there's one thing I learned from Satisfactory, it's that things usually get messier before they get more organized. To start, we expanded our resource shipments to the corporations, made a few smaller improvements around the base, and built some additional platforms. Boom. Wolfram plates, finally. Needed that. So now I can change this into Wolfram plates. Boom. And I can turn this into Wolfram plates. Boom. They should flow right through. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Absolutely freaking perfect. Oh yeah, so wait, these three right here are the automated building materials. These left three. So we've got lots of juicers coming in. We need to start unlocking recipes though, like ASAP. Like we have so much stuff in the fabricator and the smelter we need to be unlocking. With that in mind, I headed over to the recipe station and spent all of our data points unlocking new recipes. I also donated whatever materials I had on hand to help unlock additional ones, knowing we'd need them sooner rather than later as the factory continued to expand. Oh, we share credits. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, because we had 20,000 now.
Yeah, I just blasted a bunch into the fabricator. What does a basic item printer have for us? After that, I diagnosed some issues with the supply chain. Okay, Clever Robotics is going up. Okay, Celine Corporation is not. What's the matter with this thing? Are we backed up somewhere? We're building rods. Rods are not going out very fast. Why? Oh, because these things can't handle it. We need more cargo launchers. Of course, fixing these issues led me down a rabbit hole of discovering several other problems. I ended up spending about half an hour working through this mess that was our production chain. Well, more spaghetti, that's okay. Rather than tearing everything down and rebuilding it properly, I just cleaned up the spaghetti a little and kept it running. Wait, why is this connected to iron rods? No wonder you're not getting anything. You're coming out of the freaking smelter. Oh, it's because it used to be titanium. I see. There we go. Fixed it. So and actually, we can afford another one right here.
We good to make the assault rifle?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
It's fine with me. And as you heard, we had finally gathered enough war bonds to craft the assault rifle. Oh, you can upgrade your barrels. Cool. And your other stuff.
Yeah, but it takes a ton of war bonds.
Yeah, it does. Alright, grab some rifle ammo. That's shotgun ammo. Oh, yes please. Yes, please. Dude, I want to upgrade our freaking mining drill is what I want to upgrade. So it's faster. Dude, look at our freaking mess. Isn't it just gorgeous? After taking a moment to admire my beautiful mess of spaghetti, I turned my attention to unlocking a better power source. I was hoping we'd be able to improve solar panels, but it looked like those upgrades were still a long way off. Alright. Okay, where do we unlock better solar panels? Okay, not for a while. Wind turbines are 1,200 freaking power! I'm just gonna level this up so we hurry up and get the map. Yeah. We also unlocked the map finally. So what?
Let's go.
We hit M now. Oh, yes!
Oh my god, a map.
So I then had to wander over to figure out what these weird telescope radar looking things were. Yeah, and I don't think, as far as energy efficiency, dashing while you're running is not worth it.
No. Nowadays.
I'm scanning the surrounding area. Whoa. What was that noise? Oh, I see. It attracted all the little creatures. Oh, do I have to protect this thing while it's scanning or something? Oh, there's a lot of guys here.
Is that why guys just spawned on our base?
Probably. Dude, this thing does so much more damage. So good. Oh, is it finishing? Antenna activated. Wait, it's going up in the sky now? What's it doing? That's some music. Oh, that is a decent area of the map. Look how much that unlocked.
Oh, yeah.
Now we could finally activate these things when we find them around the world. What I also didn't realize quite at this time is those little points of interest that I'm hovering over. All of those that are within the area of the antenna get marked on your map. And then when you visit them and claim the dead body or discover a base, whatever it is, they disappear. So you can kind of keep track of what you've explored and haven't. I then spent a few moments aimlessly wandering around the base, trying to remember what I was planning to do, before finally getting back on task. Z! Why did it tell me that 50,000 years earlier? That would have been really nice to know. That's how to copy a building that you're looking at. We also figured out how to use the drone build mode, which was kind of cool, but not something I've utilized a whole lot yet. Oh, yeah. So hit B, and then just pick something, and then hit
B.
C. Yeah, build, and then just pick something, and then hit C. This is sick.
That's
How
the
far away
better
can I go?
drone.
You are too far. Get back. Core overheat level. By the way, that's causing me some issues that it's not going down. Can I cool this down?
Well, it's probably because we keep doing stuff.
Yeah, but how do we cool it down?
And I don't know.
It does I think the overheat level just goes up from having buildings in the base, actually. I don't think it's from the heat waves. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong about that, but... I then started teaching Thomas a few minor factory building tips. Let me know if you agree with these, but this is kind of just what I learned from Satisfactory. Blocks. And see, in good factories, you want to have a storage right before all your inputs to catch overflow, and then you also want a storage after your output to catch more overflow. And then,
We need to make it into sheets, don't we?
No, not yet, because blocks work for this next one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's blocks or sheets or just blocks, but let me check. Oh, blocks or sheets, and sheets are better. So let's use sheets. The Satisfactory hotkey instincts are just so ingrained into me, it's really difficult to do anything. Sheets.
I could imagine.
Let's see if we can make this turn. Incredible.
That's so stupid.
Dude, that's so much better than Satisfactory, though, because Satisfactory, there's just freaking issues. Like, you cannot turn things that, like, you should be able to. Ooh, level 4. Grenades.
Granada.
Where do we build them? Not here. Not there. Oh, wait, we have a grenade. Let me not throw this in the base.
I was about to test it out here.
Cool. It says 0%. I don't know what that means, though.
Yes, I can chuck the grenade.
How do we get it back?
Give me my grenade back.
Charged by destroying aliens and meteor pieces. Got it. Then I finally got some sense into my head and decided we needed to do what needed to be done. We should let everything run its course and then reconstruct the factory in a better way. That way we can actually add stuff more. So we should just let everything upgrade what it's doing. Get rid of the stuff that's not going currently, like this one here. And then reconstruct everything when we can. Because this one's not actually getting anything either. And this isn't that far away from being done, I don't think.
It's very far.
Is it?
Oh, that's going up decently fast. It's at 6,300. It needs to be at 17,000.
Yeah, it'll get there.
I mean, we're doing the copper plates, so it should go pretty quick.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid of are all of these? Yes, okay. Literally all of these we can get rid of now. Let's just destroy everything. Wow, everything was dying really fast.
You can get rid of this thing and this one, but not the second one. The second one's still doing stuff.
Okay. And honestly, let's go move all of the solar panels elsewhere, away from the base, like make a big farm up here. And so began the great solar panel movement of 2026, with the goal being to create enough power that we didn't have to worry about it for a very long time. Yeah, because the platforms are what transfer power.
When do we get something that makes power better?
A long ways away was the wind turbine. This thing probably upgrades somehow, some way. Soon. Oh. Oh, that doesn't look right.
Why is there no legs anymore?
I will say, the way building these solar panels straight up worked was not my favorite. The way snapping to buildings was a little weird. I had to like go to the ground, then move it up myself, and then still adjust it one more time at the top to get it to snap properly. A little bit more complex and not quite as forgiving or easy as Satisfactory, but it wasn't too bad once I learned how to do it. Building in Satisfactory is much better, I'm just gonna say it. This is weird. Not terrible, but weird. After a while, we finally had what I deemed as enough solar panels for now. Alright, Thomas, you have to live in there the rest of the series. Exhibit A, Thomas the monkey, building away in his natural habitat.
I'm not a monkey.
So much solar power. Now we just got to connect it to the base. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when inspiration struck. I mean, we could just make our factory up on stilts.
Like, all the platforms be the same height as these things?
Yeah, because then we'll think about it. If we do it like that, and I do this a lot in Satisfactory, then you never have to worry about the ground getting in your way. And you kind of just, you know, just build all the way out.
Yeah.
And so it was settled. We would be making the entire factory on a big platform raised up from the ground on stilts. Having a universal basic building material is very nice, though, I will say.
Is the sun about to do a thing?
That's what I was saying. There's a flare coming.
Oh. Yeah, I think I might want to escape. Did the second warning come already, or is it just...
It was just the white warning. Okay. I think, unless I missed it. Okay, there's the yellow one. Okay.
Yellow warning?
Wait, I gotta do this. I gotta do these real quick.
Well, you can do that. I'm gonna go in the safety of our own house.
Oh! I gotta get the last one! Run! Go upstairs, get a good view.
You have a viewing area?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
All of our stuff about to freeze in place when it gets nuked. Warning, the planet is being incinerated. There's got to be some way that in the future you have like some sort of outside protection against it. That'd be kind of cool. One thing I haven't mentioned is that after each fire wave, we've been going out and mining all the ignitium that falls from little asteroid meteor chunk things all over the ground. We don't really know what it's for, other than some being required to upgrade the base core, but we figure it's important later on down the line. Well, okay, the proper way to make a factory is you plan out the inputs and outputs. However, in Satisfactory, it's a lot easier to do all the math. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how many miners up there total we have. And then we need to put miners on all of them. Well, we have 2, but there's more spots up there. How many miners total we can place. Yeah. So let's go. That's actually the first thing. Let's go see how much we have up there. How are you alive?
Who's alive?
These little twerps over here.
The crabs?
No, the guys that have big tails and curl up into a ball.
Oh,
wait.
Because they can curl up into a ball?
No idea.
Can you kill them now?
Well, I have a grenade.
Oh. I like the idea. I mean, that works.
He's frozen. He's not dying. It says he's curled up, but he's not. I think he's glitched. After a little bit of harmless testing, we got back to the factory. So, you know what? Let's do this like a cool person would. Okay, so 2 max. And then is the production the same on all of these?
I would assume so.
Well, remember there's different types of nodes. So this one is 4 every 2 seconds, which seems to be the normal one. And all the colors are the same, so I'm thinking they are. 4 every 2 seconds. Wait, 2 every 2 seconds for this one.
2 every 2 seconds for this one.
Yeah.
So we just picked the 2 worst ones.
Yeah. And so basically we have 12 every 2 seconds total output.
Yeah.
So we just need to keep that number in our head, and we need to put on our rails, which I don't actually know how much the rails... 120 items per minute. 12 every 2 seconds is 6 a second times 60. That's 360 a minute. So basically, these 2 big ones need to be on separate rails. Here, do it. Don't do spaghetti rails on the way to the factory as much as you want to. Do it like this. Here, cancel your thing. Are gonna be able to do like how I want it to, like this? I can't tell which way it's facing. What is the lock location? T is lock location. Like that. Okay. Then we'll go down a little bit. So basically those 2 need to be on one row. And then am I on the right line here? I am. There we go. And this will make it a lot easier as we're going down. So those 2 need to be on the same line, and then these 2 need to be on the same, or these 2 need to be on separate lines, because they're making 4 every 2 seconds is 2 a second, which is 120 a minute. Perfect. Okay. I don't know why they do it per second. Per minute is so much easier. And remember, we're going up to whatever level this factory is. So now we got to go figure out what level this is going to tie in at. And then those 2 will do the same thing.
Bring them over here?
Yeah, because we want all of our inputs for each type of material in the same spot, and then you split them once they get into the factory, going to the different... Technically, you want all of your inputs of every type in one spot, because then all of your inputs on one side, and then all of your outputs are on one side, and your factory is nice and linear. So yeah, we destroy all that, and then we try to get these to hook up as best we can here. So we'll do like... Perfect. Isn't that so much better than spaghetti? Look how nice that looks. That actually looks fantastic.
Spaghetti, there's some sort of aesthetic that spaghetti gives.
True, but not as good as this. Okay.
Got rid of.
Yeah, that can be gone. And then, so ideally we want that Wolfram to come in the same spot too, but we should probably have it enter the factory or the big platform, go along like the outside and come in. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. But now it's probably about time to get back up here.
We're getting Wolfram from 2 different spots.
Yeah, true.
One's way over there. The other's way over there.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm stupid. Okay, wait. Perfect. That looks pretty spiffy. Pretty spiffy. I like that.
Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better.
All right, and then, so now, okay, we really need to define the boundaries of what we want our platform to be. So we've already decided that this, like, this row here is the last, which actually, let me do this. Let me do...
Which is how...
From this point on, we spent most of the video laying the foundation and defining the boundaries of the factory. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, as we got a solid start on what will eventually become a much larger build. The next video, the factory really starts to take shape. You'll be able to see the overall layout, where everything is going to go, how tall the structure is, where the pillars will be, and some of the challenges we run into while building it all. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Comment down below if you want to see any more of this, or if you might want to see a Satisfactory playthrough with Thomas's first time. I'll see you guys in the next one.